did my first dive ever, and I fell in love with scuba diving, and it was the most amazing experience. It's a beautiful day already in Hawaii. The sunrise is just so beautiful. It goes from dark to bright pretty fast. Still, it's a little easier waking up at 5 a.m. here in Hawaii because the time zone is different. Today, I am hopping on a boat and going scuba diving. I'm gonna do a deep dive today, shipwreck territory. Shipwreck dives are always fun because you could actually go through the boats and canyons and like stiff. That's pretty cool. So my first time I ever went diving was in Hawaii 16 years ago. Yeah, maybe like 16 years ago. I did my first dive ever, and I fell in love with scuba diving, and it was the most amazing experience that I ever had, like being in water. And ever since then, I was like, man, I'll just travel the world and go diving, and that's what I've been doing. So here I am back in Hawaii. My family is still at the hotel, probably asleep or waking up now since the sun is arriving. And it's gonna be an amazing, amazing time. I don't even know why I'm recording this, but maybe we'll use it for something in the future. But as usual, welcome. Stay alive. All right, so we are on the boat.
Yours is together, right? You're Michael?
I'm Michael.
Okay. Your gears are set.
All right, cool.
You guys have got to put your stuff together.
I got some stuff. I got a mouthpiece I prefer to use, and then I got my stuff. So here we are on this diving excursion, and man, it's just weird. Like the moment I get on the boat, like my energy just goes from like 2 to 20 on a scale of 1 to 10, and I'm really excited about that right now. And I haven't gone diving in a long time, so this is really, really cool and really exciting. I got a beautiful view of Hawaii right here that I'm leaving, and I got a bunch of cool cats that I'm rolling with. Let's see if I can get the outside of this place before we leave. This is Hawaii here, and we got an amazing boat today with like this like plush, like leather type non-slip feel. You don't get that often. When you see this is really cool. When you see these things, that means that they've invested really heavily in their boat, and that's really, really appreciated. All right, so this is me, you know, everything custom, you know what I mean? So I have my own custom mouth guard that I use that I can travel with and take accordingly. So I am going to get all set up now. This is my gear that they had all presented for me. The beauty of this is that they set me all up, so I actually don't have to actually do all of my BC and my air tank and everything else. So very grateful for that. My face.
Awesome. You can try it out.
All right, as we come to a close, one of the most enjoyable things of diving for me is like seeing the sunrise. I'm up very early regardless, but seeing the sunrise is one of the most enjoyable experiences that I have in life. It's so beautiful, so peaceful, and so relaxing. If you're in Los Angeles or planning to visit here, please DM me or visit me on Facebook, Instagram, or something at Michael Ferrera. I'm rocking actually my shorts here that you can purchase online at michaelferrera.com, but that's a sidebar. The most important thing here is the diving. If you actually love diving and you're visiting LA or you're in LA, we do some luxury vacation, short day trips on some beautiful yachts, and we go diving in some extraordinary locations here in LA. But back to this video. As you see, we're actually getting into the water now in Hawaii, going down, and now I'm actually in the water. We did this wreck dive here, and the group that I was with was just absolutely mad chill. I love going diving with great people, with great personalities that actually have been diving longer than me. So I've been celebrating 14 years of diving, maybe 16, I don't know, let's call it 14 years of diving, and now I'm actually going through these ships, right? Funny part here, as you see me like waving, I actually got injured really bad on this trip. One thing that I would say, if you are going diving, use all of your gear. I have all the gear, I just didn't use it. I'm so used to diving tropically that when I went to Hawaii, the water was much colder than I anticipated. I actually hit and scratched my foot, my arm, my hands, and got some very deep cuts to the white meat. So just be careful. I feel like all of my injuries could have been, see, like I got injured right there when I was touching. all of my injuries could have been avoided if I was just wearing the proper equipment, which I already owned. I was just being lazy, if I'm being honest, and cut myself, scratch myself more than I needed to do. So just check out a little bit of the dive and just see some of like the cool experiences that we did here. One of my favorite parts about diving and my favorite animal is the turtle. The underwater sea turtle is just so amazing to me, and I don't know why. It's just like the coolest thing. They're huge and they're very peaceful and chill. And like you can often touch them, and I touch them more than I probably should, but it's just very cool to me. Here's me jumping in. One of my like getaways and diving is like taking pictures with animals. So I like try to jump in and take a video or a picture with animals that I see. And I do that a couple more times as I go throughout this dive. 3 injuries later. One right here that is pretty intense, and then another one. Pretty intense here, but pretty amazing time, man. My dive instructor was he was legit, very much so, man, and it was amazing time. So as we just got here on the boat, like just chilling and relaxing, having some snacks, some food, I just really love again seeing like the skyline of Hawaii, the sunrise, and just the chill and calm of the water. It was actually a beautiful water there, so we didn't have to actually worry about a whole bunch of waves or rocking. Now, as we got into the second dive, we actually used this Tusa scooter. This was my first time actually using this, and these were absolutely amazing. If you haven't tried this and you're a diver, please do. It's a very fun experience. During this moment, the Trident team, they were actually teaching us how to use it. This is my first time actually doing it, so I had to actually pay attention, which I really don't like to do. I just do my own thing. But when we actually got down there, it was just so cool. As you see, like I'm actually chilling and rolling on this thing. This is when I'm actually doing a really cool, like swaggy rollout. But when I started, this is actually what it looks like when I started. I was like, what do I do? It's so fast. I don't know how to control it. What do I move my hands? And you see, like, I'm like a clown here. I don't even know like how to hold it. This thing is controlling me more than I'm actually controlling it, until my actual instructor pulled me aside and said, hey Michael, we talked about it upstairs, do this. Naturally didn't use words underwater, but he just demonstrated how to do it. And then back to like the swanky cool swag as you see here. After I figured it out and he taught me what to do, I was just back in the groove and just motorizing around the water, and it is just a very fun experience. If you haven't tried it, please do. Once we actually got together again, it was really fun to like see everybody like doing their own thing and navigating through the water on these scooters. Very fun. Well, as we come to a close of this video, thanks again for joining me on this journey. As usual, style your life. Remember, you can have every single thing of life that you desire, including amazing experiences like this. I had a privilege to going in the ocean in Hawaii with Trident Adventures. Check them out. They're pretty cool and very friendly. But nonetheless, make sure you enjoy life at the highest level. Style and create the life that you desire. So check out the remainder of this video. If you're in Los Angeles or in the LA area, please DM me, message me, and see if you could hop on an amazing luxury boat with me to go diving and enjoy life at the highest level. Again, yours truly, Michael Ferrera, signing off. Have an amazing day, and remember, you can have every single thing in life that you desire as long as you truly believe it. We'll see you soon. Peace. All right, back officially on land. And that was an amazing experience. And probably will do it again. But great time, great to be back. It's great to be in the ocean and in the water, diving again. And amazing, amazing experience. Thanks for being on me, along with me on this journey. Now it's time to eat.